Hey guys, Mecha-san here. All right, with a little Gundam-related reaction video for a fan animation, made by, yeah, Mocha. I can't even pronounce that name here. I'm sorry, I can't say your name here. But link to the video below in the description as always. Here, this is 2 minutes and 7 seconds long. Here, it's the Gouf versus the Gundam combat thing. So, like in the show, but done with 3D animation. I've seen this guy for a bit here. Some of the in progress he's been working on. And yeah, like the last video was 6 months ago where he showed, well, just how this very video is progressing. And I'm curious what he does with this fan movie. I'm really hoping there's no insane acrobatics like what we see in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, which, I'm sorry, like this is set in a 1-year war here, no suit anywhere, frankly, should be able to perform that level of acrobatic combat outside of G Gundam and the Build Fighter series. The Build series here, that's the only way. Oh boy. So let's see, obviously this is where Ramba Ral versus Amuro there. Early on. I don't know, is it early on or is it the final battle of the Gouf and everything? Let's see. Ooh, cover, yeah. Oh wow. You know, it almost looks like PS2 graphics. But cleared up or stuff like that. Oh, wait, what the hell? Hey! Oh my god, great interruptions. I was watching that, you bastard! Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna refresh this because what the fuck? Now. Can you go away? Yeah, like I was saying, this looks like PS2 graphics here. Like, look at the Gundam there. It looks like UC Climax, almost. But just up-res and such. Nice. Nice movements. Okay. Wow, this well done. And I like the sounds. Oh. Yeah, they're moving pretty much what I expect. How I expect them to move. More or less, yeah. The Gouf is still, well, okay, that's double theme right there, okay. Dropping the shield, dropping your shield. Yeah, the Gundam is still the more advanced suit here, but Ramba Ral has the skills. And the Gouf is still, it's close. Just not on the level of the Gundam, but still. Okay, yeah, the movements is nice. Oh. Okay, getting a little fast pace here, but still pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything against the armor. Oh! Yeah, he's faster. Why did you turn off the saber? Oh! Never mind. Well, badass. That was like in frickin' Fire Moral. That was straight out of Jedi. Of the Let me see that again. Yeah, like the Gundam should have far higher acceleration than the Gouf, so he probably didn't end. So I can easily say that he miscalculated just how fast it is. At the same time, I like how in this here, the guy didn't hesitate. Like, if this is supposed to be Ramba Ral piloting it, and it's gotta be someone high up because, yeah, it's a Gouf, and it's got the command antennae. So the guy didn't hesitate, wasn't stunned, and just quickly tried to take back, but yeah. And Amuro was very quick to correct that here, like, by doing that right where the reactor meets the back, and oh, yeah. He like double tapped it with a saber. Jesus. So this could almost be like a what if. Like, what if the battle with Ramba Ral ended differently? But if Amuro was a bit more skilled, a bit more trained, because the whole thing with Amuro here is that he's still a kid. He's slowly becoming a soldier, slowly becoming a better pilot, as also the Gundam's computer systems get more combat data, and it can help him pilot here as it gives him a bigger level of automation. So, while Zeon suits don't have that, for the most part, Zeon suits, they're manually operated. More or less here. It's like, obviously they have some computer programming, but full control of how it moves and such, the moves and attack and such, it's all the mobile suit, all the Zaku, all the Gouf, everything like that here. The Gundam, technically speaking, because a learning computer is the first ever machine that can ever have the capacity of a autopilot system. They retcon this a lot because Japan doesn't really care about the retconning or anything like that. They just want to tell a good story. So, but neither here nor there. That's in the comics. Again, I love how, yeah, they move and such. And I like how technically the fingers should be able to bend. Yeah, the fingers here should be able to bend, but yeah, that's the thing with this early model Gouf here, the first production model. The finger Vulcans, they were a bit of a maintenance nightmare. And eventually, though, with later models, eventually just forego those things and for more traditional manipulators, and just equip like cannon. But yeah. Yeah, because the Gundam, I think, can only reach up top speeds of 105 or so. Maybe it could be, or maybe 90 something, 90 to 100 miles per hour. While the Gouf, I forgot how much, but even that's top acceleration, I think. Nice. Yeah, again, those Vulcans are not gonna do jack shit against the. They're like granted, the 120mm cycle machine gun uses high explosive rounds. Are those the 75mm Vulcans of the Gouf more armor piercing? That could be the difference. But either way, like I still don't see it. Here we go. It's a nice touch as well, the spacing I see here. Even though, yeah, it's you see right here, it's sort of scraping the tubes, the cooling tubes, stuff like that. But the guy makes it quite clear and goes to extra lengths to make it so it doesn't look like it's clipping in. Nice. Although, I leveled the sound effect, by the way. Yeah, the sudden, the sudden, like, snap to standing like this here is definitely wonky. It looks weird. Yeah, it still looks weird. Not bad. Nice work with the eye there, and I love the little details that he goes with. Not just the Zeon insignia, which yuck, but all all the other labels here, warning and caution, stuff like that. It's like you took inspiration from master grade release kits. And obviously, yeah, this thing, the W white base and everything, this comes from, I think, 20th anniversary master grade? It could be, I have it, I think. I could check it out, but yeah. But the animation looks like, oh wow, it almost, I mean, yeah, he made this up, but it almost looked like PS2 era with the UC Climax game. I even love the detail on the feet here. Where, yeah, there are no jump jets here. There are no apogee motors in the heels or something like that. I think some Gouf designs do have that. But for the most part, they were removed because the Gouf was strictly a ground-based machine. It was never meant to be operated in space here, so apogee motors in the feet were never a thing, were never really needed. I think some of the Type Fs, yeah, I get confused here. Like the Type Fs do have apogee motors because they're still meant to be normal, but the J-Type Zaku, yeah, they don't have. Some depictions have it, so they have the apogee motors. Others they don't. I don't know. It could be a case where they didn't remove the motors themselves, but they're just there because they don't have any fuel or something like that because they're not necessary. I don't know. Yep. Nice dodge. Obviously, this guy Amuro's doing the same thing I always do whenever I have a rocket launcher in GBO2 here, where instead of aiming for the ground, my instinct is to aim for the body. I don't try to aim for the ground to stun these guys, and that's makes it easy for these guys to dodge out of the way. Oh wow, the detail on the back here. Okay, I gotta say, it looks a little too clean compared to everything else. You can see like the scratch on the shield, but also the wear and tear on the sides here, and even on the coolant containers on the back skirts. You'd think there'd be like carbon scoring in some areas here, or more dirt and whatever. It's still pretty good. I can understand why this Gouf looks so brand new, because it is like almost brand new, fresh off the assembly line machine. But it still has some of its wear here. The nice of the use of the heat rod, wrapping it around, and I love this quick distance here. In the anime, it made it look like these guys were so far apart, but really, no. I mean, I think that does not have that long of a reach. So, and quickly, yeah, nice timing. Yeah, because by this point, he already has combat data on the Gouf, so he's got some. So the Gundam and Amuro already have a good idea of how to fight here, and together, yeah. Yeah, to not slow you down. And also keep in mind, by this point as well, Amuro's latent new type abilities were just starting to emerge. It was still very low grade here, but that's even a tiny edge of that is still an edge in combat. So it makes. I'm overanalyzing everything here because I want to see this so many times. I want to comment on that here. Damn. Huh. Even the backgrounds here. I mean, it looks almost clayish, but doesn't have to look better. I mean, I miss it when background can look like this. You don't have to put that much effort here to making the stones and rock look like look exactly like original, like a real rock I could pick up in the streets right there. No, no, no. It's like, why? Let it look. It can look cartoonish. It's fine. It's a freaking anime. It's a mecha anime. Who cares? I don't care about the mechs in it. Damn. Yeah, you really see the difference here. Like, that Gouf is so brand new, and the Gundam here is already seen a lot of shit. It's sort of like it's got the scars, the wear and tear to show that, yeah, I'm experienced as well. You've barely broken that machine in. Ramba Ral's a good pilot, don't get me wrong, but is he? I'm pretty sure he wasn't fully acclimated to the Gouf. Certainly helps that it was still a Zeonic machine, so controls are similar enough to the Zaku, but still. And again, I like how some of their fighting still look very stiff. It makes sense. These are still first generation machines here. Their research and development, the refinement of the mobile suit technology is still being worked on. It's still being worked on here. Like, they're still working out the kinks here. They're good enough for combat now, but as always, with trial and error, advancements, they just get better and better. Let me look at that again here with his arm. Yeah, they went nice. This guy here took extra care to ensure that all the movements they both do doesn't clip in their arm or anything like that here. The shoulder blade, it moved with them here and everything. The arms like pivoted on a joint, like a ball joint. It's very much like you can make these poses, like you can make this pose here into a freaking. Like, you can make this pose into a diorama if you want, with the master grade model kits. Alright, okay. I have to say, right here, right there, I'm being nitpicky now, extremely nitpicky. You can see a little bit of the clipping. But, you know, you can't be perfect. It can't be perfect, so I'll let that. Okay, let that slide. And I haven't even seen any of these others ones he's made here. I gotta do that. Gotta fix that. For now, I just wanted to see this one here, the Gundam beating a Gouf. Oh boy, he did a damn good job here. It really makes me want to play a Gundam game. In the same vein as Journey to Jaburo, UC Climax, Covered in Space here, following a story. I don't want PvP. I don't want this massive crowd Dynasty Warriors S here. I'm happy with just reliving the show in game form. So guys, thank you for watching. Check this guy out here. Link down below to this video here. Check his channel. Subscribe there. See his other videos. As always, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Like this video as well. Till the next one, this is Mecha-san. I'll see you guys next time.